G playing in the background. Never break ribs, always break bread. Half of y'all fake broke, the other half fake dead. Read my stars, chart my path. This game will break your heart and it'll make you laugh. That's how you spell passion. Caught a couple dubs and some mail, so it's happening. I'm from the coast where the surf's up. My IQ high and I'm turfed up. A lot of rappers be talking what they ain't until they run into some real ones and gotta walk the plank. 0 bodyguards at the Dodger game. 2 fingers in the air when they call my name. Hard to change when it is what it is. I only do it for my city and my kids.
Don't really matter how much you got now.
Don't really matter now.
The doors don't lock if the cops don't knock now.
Leveling up, but it's never enough. And here you come, with your nose turned up, with your head in the clouds, like you're better than us.
Don't really matter how much you got now.
Leveling up, but it's never enough.
Still looking over your shoulder like people don't change, they just go sober. And this goes to those that didn't get to get older now. Love me like it's only gonna get colder now. Live in the flesh, it's the voice that the ice reflects. Got me checking on the time that's left. Every choice ain't a life or death, but let's avoid the stress and let the flights connect. Staring up at the planets, thinking back to when they didn't f with the bandit. But everything stands in the spot it's supposed to. That's why we never got up off the roller coaster. She got me underneath her ass and ain't neither of us fixed, so we having these kids. That's why I gotta keep some work. Got me standing on the corner trying to sling these shirts. Don't really matter how much you got now.
Don't really matter now.
The doors don't lock if the cops don't knock now.
Leveling up, but it's never enough. And here you come, with your nose turned up, with your head in the clouds, like you're better than us.
Don't really matter how much you got now.
Leveling up, but it's never enough.
Don't really matter how much you got now.
Don't really matter now.
The doors don't lock if the cops don't knock now.
Leveling up, but it's never enough. And here you come, with your nose turned up, with your head in the clouds, like you're better than us.
Don't really matter how much you got now.
Leveling up, but it's never enough. Cadillac when I'm 45. Toss the keys to my wife and let shorty drive. Wildlife safari, bring the whole tribe. Take a stroll through my past, show 'em I survived. I was a street kid, said I wouldn't be Now they all riding my wave till they seasick. Jesus Christ, he blessed my steps. I don't deserve any less respect. Next in line, respect the climb. You know that black don't crack, disrespect in time. The coolest dad, now the whole school is mad. Mills and stretch pants looking at me like, yo, who is that? But he's taken, stirred, not shaken. Never broke a sweat, all the money that I'm making. Sacrifice is key, if you're asking me. But you should never make it harder than it has to be. Forever I'll be paying the price, but I'll never work a day in my life.
Find my way, find my way, find my way, find my way.
Forever I'll be paying the price, but I'll never work a day in my life.
Find my way, find my way, find my way, find my way.
Paying the price.
Find my way, find my way, find my way, find my way. it was right for my family, I'd fight against gravity. Born with that do whatever's required mentality, and I accept any challenge that's ahead of us. I'm trying to dismantle all the replicas. There's no silver spoons, just a couple of tools and a long list of what would I do if I had the time to go stand in a line. Instead, I'ma stay lamping like it's Fantasy Island. Got random skills to pay handsome bills and still have a little left to build a castle and chill. And if I ever go broke, I flare out, go camp in the hills and catch fish with my bare mouth. I be on that DIY beat. I'm only here to hear the crowd get lively. Your support gets me over my anxiety, social insecurity. Open up your irony.
Forever I'll be paying the price, but I never work a day in my life.
Find my way, find my way, find my way, find my way.
Forever I'll be paying the price, but I never work a day in my life.
Find my way, find my way, find my way, find my way.
Forever I'll be paying the price, but I never work a day in my life.
Find my way, find my way, find my way, find my way.
Paying the price.
Find my way, find my way, find my way, find my way. It's just a hurdle. Suffocated till my face turned the color of purple. She got me looking like Grimace, but I'm grimacing. And ain't nobody claiming to be innocent. But you know we came far too far to keep the flies locked down on the inside of that jar. Gotta open it up and recognize surroundings. I'm tired of arguing, trying to set some boundaries. Yeah, I know you're feeling it too. I've seen you throw your fists up and break the ceiling in two. I realize you're only keeping you cool, but on the inside I know you're overheated like woo. Shelved at the hotel, fighting on FaceTime. Felt like an old man yelling to make mine. I'm hollering at wifey like, why you getting hypey? Won't you go ahead and wipe me off the bottom of your Nike? Like that. Don't do me like that.
Talk to me, baby, I talk back.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
Are you really sure this how you wanna act?
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
All that shit is besides the fact.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like.
Girl, you about to give me a heart attack. So much distrust amongst us. Still you hold it all in and you wait till your lungs bust. Eruption, there's no discussion. Now look at the state of affairs, it's so disgusting. Rushed in like fools, threw away the rules. Now the whole house is feeling cooler than cool. Ice cold, love life on hold, but you got no proof. If the truth be told, what's that, what's this, how you know when, who she? Really like I throw it all away for some coochie? Who me? I put the satin on your panties. The same dude who just put the baby in his jammies. Understand me or disband me? You must not know the definition of family. Forever, always, motherfucker, I love you. Even after all the bullshit you put in the thug through.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
Talk to me, baby, I talk back.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
Are you really sure this how you wanna act?
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
All that shit is besides the fact.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like.
Girl, you about to give me a heart attack. Why you wanna treat me like I'm something that you own? I'ma keep it funky like the marrow in the bone. Looking up in space and I'm lost in the zone. Got me driving around the block before I make it home. Why you wanna treat me like I'm something that you own? I'ma keep it funky like the marrow in the bone. Looking up in space and I'm lost in the zone. Got me driving around the block before I make it home. Why you wanna treat me like I'm something that you own? I'ma keep it funky like the marrow in the bone. Looking up in space and I'm lost in the zone. Got me driving around the block before I make it home. Why you wanna treat me like I'm something that you own? I'ma keep it funky like the marrow in the bone. Looking up in space and I'm lost in the zone. Got me driving around the block before I make it home.
Pleased to meet you, I'm high as hell.
R2D2, I'm fly myself.
And I ain't even gotta tell
But I
ya,
might as well. I got the trees on my mirror so my car won't
smell.
My Netflix password is Murs from prayers. I keep a Scrooge McDuck to disperse my pears.
I'm kinda nervous, you're the feds, cause you dress like a narc. All you tryna do is play catch with my heart. Murs, am I right?
Hey yo, quiet on the set. She already in love, but she don't know it yet. You playing with fire, hope you don't get burned.
That shit's no concern. Let's grow this perm. I keep my focus like I'm home alone, choking the worm. And you can hit my mobile phone if there's nowhere to turn.
It goes round and round. I gained a few pounds, but I lost a few friends
Who didn't wanna stay down.
What up though, Sluggo?
Yo, what up, Murs? Back before we used to catch blurbs and herb. Back before the perp, I was the perp with the herb. Around the same time Salt first said, yo, Herb, I was a little asshole that talked a whole lot of shit.
I was skating Mongo and thought that I was legit. In the city of Linwood, becoming a man. Dancing to the dream team at a park called Ham. I wanted a Jerry curl, my mom said no. I was 4'3" with a busted fro.
I used to bust the flow, I was the loudest though. I needed crowd control so I could crush the show.
Like the Fat Boys tape that I copped out in Long Beach on the bus ride home. Guess I sat in the wrong seat, got punched in the face. They said they wanted my tape, I had a gun in my waist. But yo, hold up, wait.
It goes cold crush, gold rush, pocket full of no felt for.
Skeletor.
Your mama be like, so what?
Donuts with Ace Rock, Iced Tea, hates cops. 6 in the morning, word to Jensen on K-Rock.
Stop trying to name drop, catch a raindrop, jogging with a Walkman, listening to K-pop. She make party with the bomb-ass food. I came through punk smooth with the arm tattoo.
Vainglorious, black watch on my wrist. If you don't know the time, I'ma tell you with my fist. Power to the people,
sour to the diesel.
And I don't even smoke that flower, but I need to.
Pleased to meet you, I'm high as hell.
R2D2, I'm fly myself.
And I ain't even gotta tell ya,
but I might as well. I got the trees on my mirror so my car won't
smell. Another Sunday night, fishing for a feeling, but nothing'll bite. Cuff you like a pig might, hop in the whip like kids in the parking lot, about to start a fist fight. Stopped at the car wash, a Nicollet, saw the homie out front, offered me a cigarette. It's kinda bogus how I quit a long time ago, but don't nobody notice, cause you see what you kinda know. But I'm still friends with Mary. Listen, mix the prairie with the fizzy, let's carry this tradition. I'm barely out the kitchen when the prep cook spit and said, love your life like you married to that bitch. Started in the basement and now I got basements. Wishing on a star turns out to be a spaceship. Kiss you on the face like everything's alright. Just another day trying to live through the night.
Effervescent from adolescence, a stone beauty. Type of blessings that manifest in their own movie. Lobby playing at Smith & Wesson is so groovy. Met her at a bar at the Westin sipping Patron smoothies. Margarita from Ipanema, say amen Nina. Half Brazilian, Sicilian, feeling that Emacita. Her demeanor was high post and high class. Skin color, same as the Duce in my glass. Fat ass with full of lips, lips, I pull her hips. Facial features were so sweet and I wanna sip. Daydreaming, I stay scheming on something fast. Night shift at the Sinclair and I'm pumping gas. Break time, my 30 minutes, I let the nozzle go. Vegan, so the burger I'm eating isn't impossible. Like the missions I wishing I could be on. Stuck in a position where bishops wanna be dawn. Turn the lock on the handle, it's the same old song. That's why I go commando like Ray Don Chong. Pull out the lotion and start the motion, I'm stroking hard. Visualizing I'm fine to open jaws. Bust, then I thrust all the tissues in the trash. If my boss found out, she'd be kicking my ass. I know I need to quit, but I can't get right. Just another day trying to live through the night.
I get it nightly. Stay awake, you never know where they might be. I get respect even when they don't like me. Just trying to find some Wi-Fi to sext with the wifey. I wasn't born, I was hatched on the moon. Find me sleep backstage on a couch in the green room. Keep the motor running like there's something to prove. What you gonna do when we bust some moves?
Stop, hold it, freeze, until Obama come back like Jesus. I'ma do my very best to lead us. I got a pocket full of Norman Readers, cause these zombies might try and eat us. And they must be brain dead or drunk on they pain meds to think that true love don't come in the same sex. Suplex them on their neck and be done with it. I'm politicking, but I'm trying to have fun with it.
Stop, hold it, freeze. Oh please, don't nobody gotta treat me like an OG. Oh jeez, I just want a backyard so I can grow a couple of trees. I'm not a rap star, I'm just a flirt, oh that's free. I've sang along the money earning Mount Vernon at an English bar called Merlin's in Berlin. And you just might be as cool as the wind, but you know I didn't intend to make new friends.
Stop, hold it, freeze. I'm free-spirited, please don't take me serious. I ain't had sleep in a week, I'm so delirious. That good loving guaranteed to make some pretty babies. Thought I was off before, but now I'm really crazy. Psychopathic for mathematics, the fabric felt. Them suckers grabbed it, they thought they had it, they mad as hell. Don't sleep like folks who ain't fans yet. My flow too deep and they scared to get their pants wet.
Stop, hold it, freeze.
Hold on, let me see your fucking hands. Where the fuck are y'all going? Hey, put that down, stop. In the third grade, I saw my first grenade. The homie kept it in the drawer with his sporting waves. And then we walked to the Compton swap meet, across the street from where the cops had shot Keith. First option in these streets was not peace, cause everybody with a heartbeat got beef. It gave me thick skin, and with my big pen, I tried to keep my nose clean in this pig pen. And by the 10th grade, I had a razor blade tucked in underneath my tongue like it was tailor-made. And then I graduated and got my first piece. I remember my first date and my first beef. And on both occasions, I was shooting blanks. Never caught a baby or a body, don't know who to thank. I was addicted to aggression and adrenaline. Wet dreams smelling like gun oil and cinnamon.
On your block with the
on your block with the
on your block with the to wake up early for Saturday cartoons and watch the kung fu flicks on a Sunday afternoon. But in the fall it was football. Learn to take a hit, 'cause halftime we outside trying to tackle all the neighbor kids. In between the wicked wild wild west and the war movies had me sticking out my chest. I report for duty, I'ma kill all the bad men. Too young to understand that I was being programmed. And when they mix a gang culture with the pop culture, you can't stop the profit. A lot of rocket science. How much of the military's budget be getting sucked into production of commercials and plugs? Since the dawn of time we got hit with stones. If the arrow sticks, it can split your bones. When the pistol clicks, boy, give up the throne. Kill your whole squad, joysticks and drones.
On your block with the
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 on your block.
It up one time for real. Just know that if we ever split, I am not mad, and I won't forget. The purest love be the craziest when I'm reminiscing over you. That's my favorite shit. Listening to Lauryn Hill songs, and it never did feel wrong. I used to kiss you up and down your back while we listened to the Love Jones soundtrack. Crack open your legs and bury my face. Caramel skin tone, but cherry is the taste. Face to face, I can see it in your eyes. I make you feel safe, you'll never leave my side.
You think you slick with the mouthpiece? Well, so am I. You got a taste for the arguments, but my tongue is tied. You got me wrapped up underneath. I wonder what a baby. Don't let me see. Just keep your hands right.
You were the magical elf. I'm a collector of regrets and records. I had the whole place to myself. It was only right for you to come make my life better. We used to fight before sex, and then we watched television forever. You fell asleep with your face on my neck. I fell asleep with my hands on your treasure. Ooh, the things that we used to do before we had to wake up and take these dudes to school. Remember when we escaped to Europe, trying to cover every inch with your maple syrup? For real, I'm like whatever. I love this house that we've built together. I'm trying to holler at the south. Mama, won't you come and put your flower in my mouth?
You think you slick with the mouthpiece? Well, so am I. You got a taste for the arguments, but my tongue is tied. You got me wrapped up underneath. I wonder what a baby. Don't let me see. Just keep your hands right here.
But the difference is when we drop records, they fail. But the difference is when we drop records, they fail.
Tell them rappers. Y'all better stop jumping on the couch. One of y'all gonna hurt yourself. And that last shot should probably be my last shot. I have to stop before I crack this padlock. The dialogue got lost in the fast talk. The jackpot's just a pat on the back, dog. You had a voice, but you act so moist. You probably collapse in the background noise. She got drama like she cried for a Tony, but you at the bar trying to buy her a pony.
Only G's go straight, no chase. Only wife if she knows a little ghost face. My clientele supreme, but ain't no red box on these 501 jeans. The sag is mean, the kicks is clean. The red light turned green, then we hit the scene. This machine too ill on these new wheels. 4 in the floor, slug, tell them how you feel.
Sunset through the window of an El Dorado. I'm parked in the back of that old Chicago. I play it cool, but might melt the vinyl. I'm so old school, you can smell the hydro. Felt revival like I'm selling Bibles. I might be wrong, but how the hell should I know? Horn on the hood like I drive a Rhino. Wake me up when we inside Ohio.
This goes out to all my dogs in St. Aug. Gray clouds on the beach and it ain't small. I logged my 10,000, looking for new goals to achieve. I've been browsing, so many O's to this G I can't count it. About to stack it all and build my own space mountain. Type of shit these rappers be saying out they mouth when they high off the lean and the weed and need
We wanna
counseling.
get too messed up to mess anything up. Never say never give up. I guess it all depends on what the medicine does and how much you put inside of that measuring cup. It goes beats and bars and cheap cigars, and everybody wanna sleep underneath the stars. Hey kid, walk straight, master your high. The last one to die can put a glass in the sky.
Here's a toast to the last 10 years. All these MCs been living in fear. In fear of the return of the two. We lit a fire to the scene and let it burn for a few.
It's the truth.
And now we back to collect, and we slightly disturbed at the lack of respect. They keep comparing us to everyone else, but the difference is when we drop records they felt. But the difference is when we drop records they felt. But the difference is when we drop records they felt. But the difference is when we drop records they felt.
I'm just trying to keep it moving around. And I don't mean to be so immature and juvenile, but I don't give a f*** about what they be hollering. If you understand it, put your hand up in the hologram. Don't need approval, I'm just trying to keep it moving around. And I don't mean to be so immature and juvenile, but I don't give a f*** about what they be hollering. If you understand it, put your hand up in the hologram. I listen to some Prince when I miss Prince, but I haven't worn my purple trench ever since. Under the bridge, I'm trying to get off the grid. Won't even let my kids put my picture up on the fridge. I'm on broken spokes, poking holes in the ghost, trying to open up the show with the appropriate toast. Like this goes to those that's this close to closure, like a disco where the kids go to snort their coke. And I remember the glow of the ember on the end of those old cigarettes we used to smoke. And now we wanna spread love, self-care and growth, but still trying to touch the butt of this American joke. Well, I hope to see you laughing at the finish line instead of looking at the big design like gimme mine. And if my plane crash, you can keep the hashtags. Just put a couple stacks in my little man's bag.
Still reading image comic books until I'm skybound. Still in these streets where the PD make you lie down. Yup, in my town, right in the middle of Highland. Ghetto bird, guns drawn, 6 cars, sirens, mistaken ID. Do I wanna press charges? Nah, I'm just happy I ain't see the death sergeant. Hit the store before it closed, cop some golden Oreos, celebrate the close call. Y'all know how the story go. Detain the black, deport the brown. until we dethrone the orange-face-ass clown. Double down on these conscious rapping billionaires, fighting for the rights of civilians like they really care. Beware of these turntable turncoats, lighting up their blunts while the GOP burn votes. Reminiscing on when rap was still risky, riding down Crenshaw, screaming long live Nipsey.
Well, I wanna be felt when you hear felt, like Slug's a living legend and that's clear cut. I wanna be wealthy so I share wealth. Had pennies for my thoughts when I pulled up my pants. Used to sag, now I'm dad, I got bennies for my thoughts. Nieces and nephews still got many more to walk, many more to clock. Miles and minutes, explain your whole world in one stylish sentence. Alright, go, I just did. Pros a little code of honor, blow your little marijuana. Think about your rarest moment. Spirits out for the homies, flowers for the hour. Now your outfit is holy. You can run on for a long time. Marathon, long time. She said, just enjoy the present. I said, nah, I wanna make it last forever.
Lead feather never met a clear victory. Met a share of fishtailing and zero visibility. Fishing for a whisper of symmetry in the dead cells. Press 1 for the pharmacy. Party people send help. Return address where every step is a suspense film, and sunset is someone else's blood of a condensed milk. Send chills, center what you got left. Scatter if your shadow is shaped like a Rorschach test. Swamp thing, palm water leaking from the bucket hat. Seaweed over bloated feet, respond to what the fuck is that? Neum of a mothership that buzz in from another map. Conductor of the upper hand, pluck you off the coldest set. Lime drills on the grindstone, irrefutably on line 1. I'll hold, eye of the coyote, trip around the high beams, yipping at the train yard, in and out of lakes.
And I don't need approval, I'm just trying to keep it moving around. And I don't mean to be so immature and juvenile, but I don't give a fuck about what they be hollering. If you understand it, put your hand up in the hologram. Don't need approval, I'm just trying to keep it moving around. And I don't mean to be so immature and juvenile, but I don't give a fuck about what they be hollering. If you understand it, put your hand up in the hologram. And I wasn't gonna mention it, but the way your face sits in front of the sunset, a cinematic silhouette, give me life, make me feel right. And for a minute I forgot about the fires on the hillside. Watching this apocalypse in real time, it's not at all how I thought it would seem. Dear Lord, could you please bring a pocket of green? I'm at the rest stop by the soda pop machine. How many more kilometers to paradise? I want the thermometer to spike with the Fahrenheit. Throw the cellular device out the car like the simulation might be a product of the smart life. I kinda hope heaven is real, cause maybe then I could forget how to feel. I've lost too many friends, and I think I depend on the belief that someday I'll get to see them again.
This long road, here at the crossroads, then we'll be long gone.
They prayed that this day would come, the downfall of a favorite son. From the moment that he raised his gun, that was the end of his amazing run. I grabbed my elote and I hopped in, and from this moment forward we were not friends. Could cut the tension with the fork as we was inching north. Same roads we used to risk it all, going back and forth. Cut short, quick stop and the horn blew. flu. Mayonnaise and chili powder on the dashboard, paying full price for some shit I didn't ask for. And I should hop out and walk the last 20 miles. If I gotta take my last steps, let it be in style. Sky overhead, bright red, but the future black. Swore I heard a teardrop as I was looking back.
On this long road, here at the crossroads, then we'll be long gone. Here at the crossroads, on this long road, here at the crossroads, then we'll be long gone.
Help but worry about where it's all going, even though most of it's out of my control. And I hope you recognize me for my love and my work, even though I know you've also seen me at my worst. But when I finally go towards that light's glow, I'ma go knowing that I broke a few cycles. Bear witness, it's in my best interest to take care of business, try to make a difference. And I know that I don't know the answers, but I hope there's a chance that the stress won't transfer. I do my best to do my best, gotta reflect some positivity, even if depressed. So I try to remember to keep myself in check. It ain't as easy as I wish it was. Listen up, this is love, life ain't fair. It's probably why I'm so demanding, but I need y'all to step up and save this planet. I might have rode for 1,000,000 miles, but I still got a ways to ride. You might have heard them talk outside, but they lied if they said I ain't tried.
I can show you everything I know, and in a show turn to testify. Going to show 'em what them wings is for.
And fly, Borboleta,
Fly, Borboleta, fly. I made it this far on hope. Freestyled every step, not a word I wrote. I took quotes from the G's and gents, and I can sleep with my sins, I don't need to repent. Gentle, simple, kind and bold, tools you can use traveling on this road. I blaze trails, raise hell on the way here, but never take the detour, always face fear. Keep the cold, never fold, that's what leaders do. You'll never be alone, forever me and you. Do or die, you and I in this bitch though. And never change who you are just to get dough. Be soft, be strong where you gotta be, and treat a brand new day like the lottery. Head high, butterfly, till your number's up. And when they try to bring you down, it means you coming up.
I might have rode for 1,000,000 miles, but I still got a ways to ride. You might have heard them talk outside, but they lied if they said I ain't tried.
I can show you everything I know, and in a show turn to testify. Going to show 'em what them wings is for.
And fly, Borboleta,
Fly, Borboleta, fly.
I might have rode for 1,000,000 miles, but I still got a ways to ride. You might have heard them talk outside, but they lied if they said I ain't tried.
I can show you everything I know, and in a show turn to testify. Going to show 'em what them wings is for.
And fly, Borboleta,
Fly, Borboleta, fly.